Hey babe, you hungry?
I could eat. Today we will be making French onion soup in a pressure cooker. Now, I know not everybody has a pressure cooker, but you can also use a crock pot. This is just a lot faster. So we need 4 onions. Usually you use 4 red onions or 4 yellow onions or whatever you want. We're mixing it up. We're doing 2 red onions and 2 yellow sweet onions. You need 3 tablespoons of butter, Swiss cheese. We are using Texas Toast croutons instead of bread on the top, and they are amazing. You need some sherry, beef stock, and then salt and pepper. I am allowing Jason to put literally a tiny, tiny pinch of black pepper in this. Take pictures, take notes, it happened.
Tonight we will be drinking Jawbreaker wine. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon from California, and hopefully it is great. Cheers. $6 or $7 at Winco.
Yes.
And for $6 or $7 wine, it's actually pretty good.
It's in the cheap bastard section. It's like blackberries and cherries. I'm going to start chopping up all these onions. We're not going to show you all of that because I'll probably end up crying, and it's a little boring.
While she is cutting the onions, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter into our pressure cooker, which I plugged in, and we will set it to brown once the onions are in there also. If you do not have a pressure cooker, you can use a crock pot. Add them to the crock pot, put it on low for 12 hours overnight, or put it on high for about 4 hours, and it should thoroughly cook the onions.
Alright, I'm going to start adding some of these onions. Oh, if I don't drop them all.
Once you have a little bit of wine, it'll make using the knife safer. So when you're cutting the onions, slicing them a little bit big is good because they're going to shrivel up a lot. Don't dice them. Well, unless you really want them diced. Actually, no, you're not allowed to do what you want. You do what we tell you.
That's right. This is our cooking video.
Yeah, you get your own cooking video.
Time is on my side. That's seriously why that's in my head.
You're an idiot, babe. I love you, but...
You're an idiot. I'm fun. There's a difference.
I put the F-U in fun. Onions are done, man. Alright, so we've added the butter. What? We've added the butter.
You're so pretty.
So there's a brown button right here. We'll hit it. We leave the top off. It'll do its thing, and we're back to you in about 20 minutes.
We just have to stir it every so often.
Oh yeah, that might be smart. So only about 7 minutes in, still stirring them, but you can tell they're starting to break down. Smelling really good in here. All right, let's finish at the same time. That's good. Mas?
Yes, please. Yeah. So I'm still stirring these onions, and they have started reducing in size, and they smell awesome.
We're just over halfway through.
And we're gonna have a little more wine.
Cheers. If you don't have one of these pressure cookers, I highly suggest it. Don't know how much they cost.
This was a gift.
This was a gift from her mom. Thank you, Candy. And Tom.
And this is awesome because you can totally forget to defrost something and come home and throw frozen chicken in it or whatever you want, and it'll still be done in like 20 minutes. It's good to go. Good to go. I didn't know if you wanted to put garlic garni in here because that I wouldn't mind that because you know I'm seriously only gonna let you put like a pinch of black pepper.
We can do garlic garni, but I'm still gonna do some black pepper.
No, because
Yes.
no, because
Yes.
that's no.
Yes.
No.
Then we're gonna do garlic and pepper.
I hate everything about the words that are coming out of your mouth right now. Started taking some of the leaves off this thyme. And we're going to be putting it in really soon. As soon as the timer is done on here, we're going to be adding the sherry, like Fraser, and adding the herbs.
So the onions are done.
Yes. So now we need to add our herbs and spices. And I've got the thyme here. I think I cut up more than we needed, so I'm going to just add a few little handfuls here. Pinches, whatever you want to call it. I'm just pinching it in. Just pinch it on in. Alright. And then we have to do a half a cup of sherry. Just like Dr. Fraser Crane. It's his favorite.
I think when we've made this before, we've decided a little more sherry might be good. Maybe just a little more. Yeah.
Why not? And we just decided this time we want to add garlic to it. We've never done it before, but we're going to do it anyways. We love garlic, so we figured why not.
I don't know if that's going to be enough. Not for us.
Alright, I want to get a little
I was going to
juice
say, why don't
too.
you worry about the juice more? Yeah. There we go. That's good.
Alright, salt.
Just salt to your liking, and I am going to pepper.
No, I'm peppering. I will pepper. I'm letting you use pepper. Let me pepper. Don't. Babe, don't. Babe. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Oh my gosh, you just ruined the whole thing. Cut the video. This is ruined.
There's so little pepper, you can't even see it.
That's disgusting. Alright, now we gotta add the beef stock. We have 32 ounces here of beef stock.
1 quart.
1 quart.
And then what we're going to do.
That's rude. You might want to.
Next, it is time to put on the lid. And cook. We're going to send it up to 20 minutes and let it do its thing. If you have a crock pot instead of this, you're going to need to do probably another, you can either do it on low for another 6 to 8 hours if you were starting this in the morning, or you can do it on high and just do another about 2 hours and you should be good.
Alright, it just beeped, so I'm going to take the lid off. Actually, I'm just kidding. We're going to do the pressure release first. Take the lid off now. Be careful of any extra steam. Put that to the side, and I'm going to start stirring this. Oh yeah, that looks so good. It's going to be delicious.
Alright, so we are going to add these Texas Toast croutons. Croutons. Of course, the best way to do this is to toast your own bread, but this is the easy way if you're just looking for a quick dinner. And these Texas Toast croutons are delicious if you've never had them before. And then we have Swiss cheese. And we are just going to layer it on, making sure that it's overlapping so we know we have plenty of cheese. We are going to put the lid back on. And put it on stew. Oh, oops. On stew for nowhere near that amount of time. We are going to just do 2 minutes. There we go. For 2 minutes. and let it do its thing. So if you're using a crock pot, obviously you'll just put the croutons. We'll just put the croutons on if you're using a crock pot and add the cheese, and just do a few minutes until your cheese is melted. So the timer's gone off, so we will go ahead and release the steam. It is done. Oh, the cheese fell down.
It did.
Well, ain't that some crap? So this is the first time we've decided to use croutons, and we thought it'd be a lot easier than making our own bread and quicker. Obviously, we either steamed it too long or croutons weren't the best idea. Scooped it out, and it still tastes great. It really does, and as you can see, you can still get tons of cheese. But next time, instead of letting it steam for 2 minutes, 30 seconds to 1 minute would have been enough. So Sheena's already had 2 bowls. I've only had 1, and she just grabbed a third. But she had a good idea though. If you want the bread to be crispy still, is after you add the croutons and the cheese on top, you can throw it in something like a microwave, or we have a toaster oven, and don't turn it on, just throw it in there and let it steam a little bit to melt the cheese, and that'll leave the top nice and crispy for you.
We hope you try this recipe out, and I hope you enjoy it. Cheers!